Hi. If you found this video, your future self is trying to send a message back to you. So, out of these three cards, go ahead and pick one. Check out the description or check out the timestamps to jump to the card that you picked. If you picked card number 1, you got the chariot. The chariot means that you are finally in control of your life. You are finally seeing life through, and it's 10:10 right now. Why every time I record these it's 10:10? You're starting to take control of your life. You're starting to realize that you actually do have control of your life, and you only got there because you learned how to control your conscious and your subconscious. So I want to know where you're going, and I want to know what's taking you so long, because okay, you're fighting with yourself. You have the chariot right now. Right now, you are able to manifest the life that you were trying to manifest. However, you're going to battle with yourself. You're battling all this baggage, all of this stuff, and you're not really sure what to do with all this baggage. My friend, over the course of your life, you have came with a set of beliefs that have held you back. And look at here, you have the chariot, my friend. You have the means to better your life. You have even realized that, yes, you do have programs. You do realize that. You got to the point where you realize that. But I feel like you're not sure how to remove what's holding you back. And you're fighting with yourself, trying to figure out, how can I remove all of these beliefs that I have that are holding me back? And the way to do that is to realize that when you train your mind to think certain ways, to have certain perspectives, you start to create emotion. And with that emotion triggers a thought, and it creates a loop. Right now, you have probably witnessed yourself having certain feelings that aren't triggered by thoughts. That is because your body has become the mind. So it is feeling before the thought. Dr. Joe Dispenza talks about this all the time. So you have to realize that just positive thinking and just thinking about what you want is good and it helps, but if you're not getting rid of that energy that you have stuck, you're going to keep fighting with yourself. So and what your future self is trying to tell you what they accomplished, how they got to where they needed to go, is they started to analyze the feeling that they are having instead of analyzing the thoughts. I feel like you have gotten to a point where you control your thoughts good, but you need to start analyzing those emotions and sitting with them and discovering where that block is. And then when you discover where that block is, you can begin to release it. So I hope that helps, my friend. And like the video if you'd be so kind, and check out the pinned comment below if you were trying to remove blocks when it comes to money. And check out the description where we have partnered with Gaia, and they're giving you a 7-day free trial to check that out. Anyway, peace. Oh, and comment down below. Actually, let's see. I'll make it quick. Comment down below, I deserve good things. And catch you when we align once again. Oh, wait, there's another one. My life is supposed to go well. So, take care, my friend. Now, if you have picked card number 2, you got the Magician. This is a lot of people's favorite cards. I don't know why I said it like that, Magician. But a lot of people like the Magician. Manifester, someone who is controlling all the elements, who is an alchemist, someone that can create. That's you. So it seems like right now you are create King of Swords again. If you guys watch these every day, this is like the 5th reading in a row. This guy came out. I'm gonna try not to make any stories about him, you know what I mean? So you are creating right now, if you picked this card in particular, the Magician, you are creating financial prosperity for yourself. You are creating a lot, not just a little bit. I mean, this is big win territory. This is coming up with a big business or winning. This is material, definitely material. And you have 2 kings in your reading. So what I see from this is you are the Magician. And you have your thought process and you have your means of action. The way that your future self got to that large abundance that you are attracting right now, at least that is one of your main focuses, if not, is they got there through balance. They balanced their mind and they balanced their action, and they got to that king level with their mind, king level with their action, and they're working in tandem to bring that result to them. So you have to conquer your mind, and you have to also conquer the inspired action steps that you take in order to get where you are trying to go, my friend. So on your way there, your higher self wants you to know that they got there by realizing that they're worthy of this financial freedom. They're worthy of having that money, of that win, of that business. They are worthy of it. And that's what brought them their financial freedom. Conquer your mind. Conquer the action. Don't be scared to take action. And you will get that big win that you are asking for. So check out the pinned comment below if you want to manifest more abundance into your life. And also check out the description where we are partnered with Gaia to give you a 7-day free trial. And before you go, comment this down below and like the video if you'd be so kind. Thank you so much, my friend. Comment down below, my energy is expensive and exclusive. And catch you when we align once again. Thank you for watching. So if you have picked card number 3, that is your card. And right now, you might see a lot of fighting. You might see a lot of, things going on. These guys are fighting each other. It doesn't look like a battle, or like they're not killing each other. They're just fighting each other. I want to see why. Why are they fighting each other? So you might be sad. A lot of you that picked this might be sad. You might be really confused because right now you feel like you've been let down. You feel like you've been fighting for this for so long. Fighting for this vision of what you want. You want to give to others. You want to manifest for yourself, but you also want to give to others. That's one of your biggest motivations, to help your family, help, other people, help charities. I believe that's a big reason for you wanting what it is that you want. So probably money. But it can be anything. But you're fighting with yourself. And you're not sure on the direction that you need to go. And you're definitely going through a transformation. Look at that. You're definitely changing. You're definitely going through, bro, you can't make this up. You're transforming right now, man. You're turning into a butterfly. I mean, when I just walked into my home just now, there was a butterfly at my door. I feel like that might have been for you as well, my friend. You are transforming. You are changing. And when you change, there's a grieving process. And Look at how the third card that I drew is also with the Two of Swords, the confusion that I was talking about. You're confused on what's happening. You know, you feel like you've been putting in the work and nothing is happening. And I understand, but you have to realize that you're going through a transformation, you're going through a change, and that doesn't feel good all the time. It doesn't feel good. When you're sick and you heal, it doesn't feel good when you're healing. But just remember that at the end of this, look, we're going to remove all these so-called negative cards out the way, right? And show you where you're going. You are heading towards happiness. You are heading towards an area of your life where you're able to give to others freely. And you just have to realize that on the way there, sometimes the road is a little bumpy. Sometimes the road's a little muddy. Sometimes it feels like you're alone and you're scared. And I sympathize with you, man. I've been there many times in my life. But I want to let you know that you have to remember that when negative stuff happened to you, when you were going through changes earlier in your life, things always got better. Things always got better. They may have went to, they may have got worse again, but they always got better, right? You just have to realize that even if it feels like it's not, it's always going to get better. So, if you were trying to reprogram your subconscious for abundance, check out the pinned comment below. And also check out the description where we have partnered with Gaia to give you a 7-day free trial to check out their amazing stuff that can really benefit you, man. And just remember that you're not alone. And just remember that we're all in this together, my friend. And I love you. And before you go, your higher self wants you to comment this down below. Well, I guess there's two. You can pick one. I'm living on my highest timeline, or I am the blueprint for success. So, thank you so much, my friend. And like the video if you'd be so kind to. And catch you tomorrow or whenever we would line once again. Thank you for watching.